Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and today I like to talk about the beautiful purple passion plant, okay? I'm going to zoom in here real quick, and as you can see, it has new growth on top. All right, and my two favorite colors in the world are purple and pink. And guys, you don't really see a lot of purple plants, okay? I mean, there are some out there, don't get me wrong. Okay, guys. Now, for you don't know if you don't have this in your collection, and one thing I want to talk about too. This plant, for some reason, is not talked about that much, and is sometimes overlooked in people's collection. Because, to be honest with you, it's not an expensive plant at all. But for me, I have to have this in my collection. It is just a beautiful plant to look at, especially when it's, large and it's tall. Now, guys, there's two different kind of purple passions out there. There's one like this that is going to stand straight up. Now, as you can see, this one needs a little help because it is tall, it's heavy, it has a lot of leaves. So it is stalked up on a little plastic knife, and it has a little tie on it, as you can see, to hold it in place. Okay? Now, guys, you don't need to go crazy and go to the stores and buy expensive items to take care of your plants. Okay? I know I've shared that on a couple of my other videos. Okay? And let's let's talk about the care of a purple passion. All right, guys. Now, this guy right here, he does like sun, but I'm just going to let you know right now. If you have him, now, before I get there, I'm sorry, let me back up. I have this guy in a south facing window, but where he is in my south facing window, he is not in the baking sun. And a lot of my plants are in my south facing window because I only have one window in my living room, and that is my south facing window. So I have to place my plants according to what they like. Yes, the purple passion love sun, but they don't want it beating on their leaves. If you have a purple passion in the hard sun all day, the leaves are going to get discolored, okay, and you might even lose your plant. He has to be in the sun, but like partial sun, not that sun that's like, hitting them all day. You can't do that. Like I said, he's just gonna, his leaves are gonna turn different colors. And guys, when you water him, okay, all depend. Now I'm in Florida, so we all know it's hot here, it's moist here. Okay, I give him a nice drink, I would say about every 4 days. Okay, now as you can see, his pot is really not all that big, but the plant is pretty big. And you might say, well, how come he's not in a bigger pot? He doesn't need one. If we all know, if I took him out of that pot right now, even though he is a full-grown plant, his roots, they're minute. They're not very big. It's a very tender, gentle plant. Okay, this guy likes to stay evenly moist, not wet, not bone dry, evenly moist. Again, if you overwater him, you could kill him real fast. And the way you're going to see that is that his leaves are going to get that yellow, grayish, brownish color, and they're going to shrivel up. Okay, if he is underwatered, you're going to be able to tell because he is going to be really, really wilted. Right now, he was just watered a couple of days ago. Okay, and you can see he's still doing well. But if you come in here, I'm going to go over to the pot. Okay, as you could tell, it's not soaking wet, but it's not dry, dry, dry. It's still a little bit moist. So by tomorrow, he's probably going to need a little bit of a drink, you know. But right now, he's good. He's happy. Now, guys, I'd like to do a little backstory on them and tell you a little bit where they come from and how long they live. And oh, while I'm on here, I want to thank all my subscribers, my new subscribers. I want to thank people that come by, watch my videos. I really do appreciate it, guys. So thank you so very much for that. Now, guys, the backstory, okay? Purple passion plants come from Southeast Asia, okay? Southeast Asia, guys, okay? They grow, I guess, everywhere there. Now, could you just imagine walking outside your door and they're just like, growing crazy everywhere? I think that would be like just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, these guys are also in the daisy family. For you guys that don't know, the purple passion plant is in the daisy family. These guys live about 3 to 5 years. That's it. They're not 3 to 5 years. I mean, look, it's not that long, but, we know that we have plants in our collections that live even less than 3 years. Some plants are just for a season. This guy's 3 to 5 years. Now, I've heard of people, having them for a bit longer. If you have a really strong plant, you take really good care of it, yeah, it might live, a year or two longer. Okay, guys, but eventually it will fizzle out and you'll have to buy a new one. And it's sad because, like most of our plants, like I said, they're not long-lived. A lot of times we have to keep propagating a lot of our plants to keep them alive, or if they just, die off, we go and we get another one, and that's it. That's the cycle of a lot of these house plants. But at the end of the cycle of your purple passion, he will, or she will, get flowers. They will get a beautiful burnt orange flower on them at the end of their life cycle. So if you see it, now when I mean the end of the life cycle, I don't mean because you overwatered it, underwatered it, and it it's dying. No. End of the life cycle is meaning like, that's it. It's getting to die. It can't do anymore. And it's lived its couple of years, and it's old now, and it's going to give you beautiful burnt orange flowers. And yeah, guys, so I just wanted to come share this with you because I just think they're beautiful, and like I said, a lot of people overlook them, or just don't buy them because they feel like, they're like a cheap plant. As you can see, let me get in here real quick, guys. I know this is going to be a long video. I hope you guys stay for it. Guys, as you can see, he's up against my praying frog statue. And his new leaf that just came out. Look at him. He's about just as tall as that statue. Maybe even a little bit taller. He's a pretty tall plant. Now, guys, there's two different kind of purple passions. There's one that's gonna stand upright like this, and there is going to be another purple passion which are gonna be like, they'll be like the vining ones where, if they're in a hanging basket, they will vine over. But this one here is not. This one stands up, and like I said, it's stalked up because it's so heavy that if you don't stalk them on something when they get this tall, a lot of times they're gonna break. And once they break and they snap, a lot of times, in my, opinion, they just don't live. I've had a couple of them snap on me because I didn't do anything to help them. And yeah, they just snap and they die off in a couple of days. So guys, if you have one that stands tall like this, when you see it start getting really tall and it's like, leaning over, give it a little support, guys. It's going to appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go because this was a long video. And I just want to, like I said, say thank you to all my subscribers, my new subscribers, people that just stop by and watch my videos. And like always, guys, thank you for stopping by. God bless and have a wonderful day. Bye.